All the time.
Most of the time.
Okay, most of the time.
Most of the time.
He's
And now with the show, he gets other people to hurt me.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you should watch some of the other shows where he gets beat up by everybody.
It's a very interesting show.
The thing about it is that what we're starting to find out, what we're seeing in people's story is that it takes a great deal of determination, whether it's going to be to get a title in martial arts or to make your way through this industry, which is a difficult industry to make your way through.
Right.
There's a drive, there's something that's within each person that pushes them that far. I mean, you went, again, to tell your story
All over the world.
ended up here, but you're still pushing. Like, you haven't slowed down. Why?
Because I'm loving it. I just really
And that's your
enjoy what I
determination,
do.
is that you just really enjoy what you're doing. That, and it looks to me, I mean, and forgive me if I say it this way, but most Asian filmmakers are very meticulous about what they do. If you, I mean, I watch a lot of Asian movies, you know, because I just love the way they're filmed. I mean, especially like if it's a martial arts movie. Those guys who follow around the stuntmen and all that, I mean, they are very careful and make sure everything is blocked out piece by piece, that there's nothing left to chance. And that's a lot of work just to get this one 10-second shot. I mean, you know what a 10-second shot is. Is like for every 10 seconds, you might have an hour of filming just to get it right. And then plus the
month
prepping.
of preparation.
Yeah, like another 3 hours just to get the, you know, just to get it ready. And then you go, and then if it's wrong, you do it again. I mean, that's what I love about that. I mean, you have to have so much focus, remember where everything was, if something is out of place. And as a cinematographer, even more so, because you want to make sure the shot blends with everything else as you move along. Is that about right?
Right.
God, I want to work for you. Give me a job.
Ray, he's going to take your job.
That's crazy. That is, I mean, did you take any school for this?
Yeah.
Other than photography, but cinematography, or?
I went to film school, New York Film Academy. I studied.
Wait, you were in New York also?
It's in LA.
Oh, it's here in LA.
Yeah.
Okay. How long have you been in LA?
Like 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
You were in San Francisco over the weekend, though.
Right.
I hate you because I saw you like in San Francisco. Hey, come visit me. she didn't even answer. She go, oh, where are you at in San Francisco?
She's busy.
No answer. Were you filming over there?
Yeah, we did a project there.
Oh, what was the work?
Yeah.
What was the job?
I can't say.
It was dude, have you not picked up on?
I just wanted. Well, she might tell us a
made
movie.
How many references, and not once has she given any details of what the project is?
Because then we can
the
say you heard it live
out.
Because you can say we heard it live here first.
Okay, you heard it. You were just pushing. You're hoping she slips up.
I'm just prying.
Dude, she's a professional. Come on.
I don't care.
She hasn't even slouched once the whole time.
I know.
Been here.
Yeah, I hate you. Look, I'm like, dude.
He's incredibly envious of you.
Yeah, yeah.
I personally don't like working that hard.
Yeah, he's lazy.
That's a lot of work.
He's lazy.
I love what I do, so I do it, but I mean,
yeah, that's a lot of hard work.
Yeah, that's 10, 12 hours a day where you're just in the same place, in the same location, redoing the same thing over and over again. If just to get that, like you said, 10 seconds worth of it, that's a lot. That's a lot. What do you do outside of that to keep your head clear and focus on what you're doing?
I really like to go Konversation Stairs.
Where?
Konversation Stairs.
What's a Konversation Stairs?
Konversation. It's another area.
Clover City. Oh, okay.
Yeah, in LA, and they have a lot of stairs.
Oh, stairs.
Yeah.
And is that what you like to walk upstairs?
Yeah, and that cleans my mind because when you're doing it, you don't think about anything else.
And you're just focused on what you're trying to do.
Yeah, and once you reach to the top, you feel like, oh my God, you are the king of the world. You can do anything.
I hate her because I don't have that kind of passion.
No, that's I mean,
that's amazing.
It's beautiful in its simplicity.
Yeah. And we can go together.
Oh, yay!
Oh, no! That sounds like it's going to hurt.
Yeah, I know. We didn't have another appointment. I'd say yes.
You know, I'm probably like 5 times older than you, so I'm probably going to pass out halfway. and you're gonna have to carry me down. You're gonna put me on your shoulder and carry me up the rest of the way. Cause
You know, at 22, that's still like.
You're
Yeah.
also 22.
yes, no, I'm nearing 60, so I don't have any misconceptions about how old I am. I can feel every bump and bruise, and
I don't let him forget either.
yeah, he keeps reminding, you're an old man. His 2 daughters,
Oh wow.
they see me and they go, "Hey, old man." That's my name to them.
Wow.
Hey, old man.
Wow,
every
I'd be
time.
surprised if they remember his real name.
Yeah, they don't know my real name. It's just old man. I hate those kids, but I love them.
Oh, well, they're adorable. What can I say?
Yeah, there you go. They don't look.
Aw,
Good thing they don't look like you.
Yeah, that's true. They look like their mom. That's
Yeah,
all.
there you go. Yeah,
Aw.
because they would be ugly kids if they look like you.
Really?
Because they're
Aw.
girls.
Oh, they'd
Can
be-
you imagine them with beards? Come on.
No, it's
If you want to hit him, it's okay. If you want to hit him, it's
No,
all
she's
right.
got a
I'll give
strong
you-
arm. I don't
Yeah, I
like
know.
it.
That's why I'm asking her to hit you.
Oh, you're asking.
Yes.
He's an evil man.
Nuances. Subtext.
So, who's the most famous person you worked with? Because there's got to be a movie star that was your favorite.
Ding Kandi.
Who's Din Kandi?
He got
Asian.
3 times Oscar nominee for best cinematography.
Oh, in cinematography.
Yeah.
I thought that was an actor.
Oh,
I was like, who's Din
actor.
Kandi?
Actor.
Yeah, who's
oh,
your favorite that you worked with?
I work with few celebrities like Maggie Q.
Yeah. Oh, Maggie. Dude, I have a crush on
Coldplay.
her. Can you call her for me and ask her she wants to be on our show? She's my... Dude, Maggie Q? Dude, Nikita? Come on, you know...
I know who she is. I'm shaking my head at you.
Dude,
You.
come on, that's my one crush.
Shameless.
That's the one girl that my wife will let me go out with. That's our list. You know, the one that you can go out with, Maggie Q. She's
It's terrible.
beautiful. I mean, and I hear she's really nice.
Yeah.
Is
yeah. Yeah, she's pretty nice.
Okay, can you hook me up?
You're married.
It's okay. My wife says it's okay. She gets Brad Pitt, so it's okay.
Oh wow.
No, I'm kidding. I'm happily married. My wife is. She's gonna beat me up.
Really,
when
you
she-
actually have to say that?
I have to say, I love you, honey.
Melba, I'll let you know what he said. I'll let her know before this airs.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
That's
So
terrible.
Maggie Q. Who else?
Gal Gadot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What? Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
God, see, I'm really hating you now. Cause who else?
And also Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's his crush.
Oh,
Can you
yeah?
set him up?
I like the music. Calm
Yeah,
down,
good
calm down.
music. No.
I've always been a fan of the art, not the artist.
Okay.
It's a different story. Yeah.
Yeah. So who would you like to work with? That's going to be. Who
Cele-
would you like to be working with?
for
Would you?
celebrities?
Yeah. What celebrity would you like to work with?
Everybody.
Because then it's yeah.
I honestly think that she has, like, when you said who would you like to work with, in her head, she's rattling off all
Oh, the
these
film director, yeah.
cinematographers and
Right,
directors.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Right? Because it's a sad truth that most people, when it comes to cinematography, films, short or full length, they remember the famous actors, they remember the famous directors, but there are hundreds of people behind the scenes that
Yeah.
without them,
That whole movie would never
not
work.
possible, would never happen. It would just
Right.
fall apart completely.
Right.
And those are the people I think that she appreciates the most.
yeah,
Is that
I-
correct to assume?
Yeah.
Yeah. See. So
yeah,
why?
because and that's why I was saying it. To me, I've always felt that the cinematographer is more important than the director or even the actors. Because without your stuff or your contribution to the film, it can't work. Do you do your own location shots, or do you find the locations? Or you have somebody else look for what you're going to shoot,
Sometimes it's producer's job to find the location.
and then
but,
you just
Really?
work with what they give you.
Like sometimes I will give the producers some options as well.
Oh, okay.
Because we try to find something fit the stories.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's got to be a hard part, right? Because depending on the story, you're going all over the world. I can imagine, right? Even though if the story might be in, let's say, San Francisco, but you find a location way over here in Anchorage, Alaska, and then say it's still San Francisco. Because I see that a lot on TV, right?
Yeah.
They should like a lot of the Arrowverse, CW stuff.
What?
They
Shot in
say-
Canada?
Yeah, not Canada, Portland, Oregon, or something
it?
like that. Yeah, they shoot somewhere. They
Okay.
shoot somewhere like that, but they say, "Oh, this is LA or whatever," but it's not.
Yeah.
I guess because it's cheaper to pay somebody over here than it is over here, right?
Or they cannot find something
A good
suitable.
location
Yeah.
for. So how do you do a location shot for you? Do you
Yeah, how do you determine what's a good location?
Yeah.
It depends the look. For
Okay.
example, if something like a Wes Anderson's movie,
Yeah.
then you are looking for something very colorful, and
Okay.
and
I
so,
can see that.
Yeah, so it
Oh.
really depends on the story. It depends on the look.
Have you written any stories? I know you want to. I know you want to, right? Are you writing one?
To write story,
Yeah.
I read my own novels when I
Novels?
was in.
Do you have anything
college.
published?
No.
Can you give us a copy? I want to read your stuff.
My
'cause-
dad doesn't allow me to.
What?
Why?
Why does dad matter? You're your own person.
Yeah, I know.
Don't start family feuds now.
I know. I'm
Don't start
gonna.
family
Hey, Dad, you're mean.
Well, I thought you said your parents just gave up on trying to keep you
But
home.
he still wants you to tell you what
yeah.
to do.
Yeah, it depends.
Oh, okay. Depends
Yeah.
on what. Well, so what? Okay, so he's okay with you now being in LA, but he's not okay with you publishing your stories.
It's just like I read it when I was in college, so some of them it's just quite personal.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Now I really want to read it.
yeah. Now that's even more
It's a
interesting.
personal story.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
about like a girl growing up and being through a lot, things like that.
Oh,
Wow.
so a few truths would come out that Dad's like,
No, I don't want anybody to know about that.
wait till I pass away.
It's a personal memoir then. Sounds
yeah,
like, yeah.
because I study my college in Taiwan,
Uh-huh.
so I always travel by myself, and it's quite interesting.
You know, see, that would make a fascinating story, especially for a young Asian girl from where
China,
you came
Taiwan,
from,
yeah.
and to be able to now travel the world and be recognized as somebody, you know, in the industry that, oh yeah, get her because she does this and she's done all these things.
Right.
And for you to write about that'd be an amazing thing because you must have gone through a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of sweat, tears, and blood, and just to get to where you're at. I mean,
I think it's just like a heartbreak with myself.
yeah.
Yeah, but not with anyone else.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's pretty much like a person's growing up, like the journey, how it looks like. Yeah.
It's an important story to tell, I think, because each one is going to be unique.
Right.
There's a lot of the same elements, but the uniqueness of it is, I think that's where the beauty is. Those little differences that you can
And
only
I think
get.
it's what the individual
Yeah.
feels
Right.
most important or passionate
Right,
about.
that's
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
going to come out.
Because for you, I see one of the scenes in your novel would be about Africa and the heartbreak that you had to see every day, even though you saw the smiles on those little kids.
Yeah.
You as a person would still
Yeah.
feel very compassionate about,
Yeah.
God, look what this country is doing to their own people, and I can't do anything about it other than give them candy. And that, you know, because that can't make sense. Wow, you're happy with this,
Yeah.
and here it is. I have a nice hotel room and all these good things that I get, but
Yeah.
you're happy when I give you this one piece of candy. I mean, how that's a crazy, you know, just to see that visually as a film, dude, that would hurt. That would break my heart because they're like, wow, you know, and what you have to go through as far as your own passion and how you feel about the world. And you're like, I came to this country to help, but look what I have to deal with, and this is so hard. So I want to see your movie. Come on, let's do it. I'm in. I'll help you write. I'll be the second unit thing.
Oh, that's great.
Dude, and I only say that because I used to write.
Oh.
So I kind of, and I could just visualize that whole that scene. I could see how that would work out. You know, you have 2 or 3 kids, you see one kid crying, and you walk up and say, hey, what's wrong?
Aw,
And you say,
that's
here,
so
you want this?
touching.
And just she has this giant smile pop up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I made her cry. But you get what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
you are
it's
a
just,
great writer. I can
dude,
tell.
can you visualize that? That would be
Yeah.
so amazing, because your heart would be falling to this kid,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh my God, you know, dude, I feel so good. I made her mess up her makeup. Sorry.
Cut. Very touching.
We don't edit.
We
Sorry,
don't
folks.
All right, so let's move on to something else.
Okay, so he's a little passionate when he talks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gets away from him, which is why at this point you know what? I can't even tell him to shut up because usually I have to tell him to be quiet, but this
Yeah.
time I was like, I can't do it. He's on a roll. I can't keep it.
dude, I could.
But it's understandable how some people, as himself, will do it with words. You've done it with action. You've done the work.
So you do with words?
No, I'm saying your passion. Me, I just talk crap.
Yeah, he does.
That's my job. I'm good at it. But I'm seeing the differences in his passion and the way that he speaks his mind and his ideas. But your passion is seen through your actions, the things that you've done, the trips that you've taken.
Yeah,
the hard
just
work
to
that
get
you
up and
put
say,
in.
I'm going to go to Africa and do
Because
this.
now-
yeah.
Aren't you a founder of your own production company?
Yeah.
And what is the name of your production company?
Tigertail Pictures.
Tigertail Pictures. Okay.
Yeah.
How did that happen? How did you start that?
It's just it just happened.
Well, there you go, folks. Thank you very much. We'll see you.
So if you
Goodbye.
want to make something happen, just
Just
let
make it happen. Oh, wow. Well, that was a simple answer. I like your answers.
Happen. Okay.
Hey, let me ask you this, because I've been fascinated by it, and I've been listening to you all day. How did your English get to be the way it is? Because you're actually pretty good at English.
Really?
Yeah, you're not certain. Like we've talked to other guests
Yeah.
who are not from this country,
Yeah.
and you can hear them struggle
Oh.
to find the right word, and you're just. Blah, blah, blah. I mean, you talk softly,
Yeah.
but the words are just coming. I'm
Oh.
impressed.
Oh, thanks.
No, it's good. I mean, I was like, and that's why I'm wondering, how did you get such a good use of the vocabulary of English?
I just because I study English since kindergarten, so I think my English
Is it like that? Is it
not
like that in
very
China?
good.
No, because in the Philippines they do that. In
Oh, yeah?
Philippines, English is a second language. You learn that in school,
yeah.
but I didn't think it was like
The
that in
same.
China. Same
Really?
with you
Same,
guys.
yeah.
Huh.
I would have never thought that, because usually
yeah.
when you have somebody from China come over here, the English is really bad, or or they say, "Oh, no, speak English," like you're. Folks, she was trying to use it on me earlier, folks. She tried to say, "No, speak English." I'm like, "No, you
Yeah,
can't."
we say something she didn't like.
no speak
I
English.
can understand.
So where from China are you? Originally
Beijing.
from Beijing?
Beijing.
Okay.
You
wow.
too, right?
Yeah, I'm from Beijing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. The southern part though.
Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
way in the southern part, all the way near Mexico part, that part of Beijing. You know, where they sell the tamales and the tacos.
Hey, there's an Asian community in the big city in Mexico City, so
Okay,
they do speak Spanish.
they do.
Yeah, it's English.
Actually, I
it's
have a good
Chinese.
friend who's Chinese, and she
And
speaks really,
Spanish.
really good, fluent Spanish.
They don't know any English.
Yeah, no English.
They didn't come from Beijing, that's why.
Oh.
Where were we? I'm sorry. We're lost. We're so lost. What were we talking about?
We were talking how cool she is.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I want to get a job with you. Is
He
that possible?
really does. No,
Can you hire me?
He's not kidding.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll help you
of
write that
course.
story
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
you're ready, because
Yeah.
I have some great ideas.
Oh wow.
It's gonna make you cry all day, so
Wow.
you're gonna have to slap me when it gets too much.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, dude, I have. Some
Yeah, I know.
great-
At the tender age of 22, all the things she's went
Can you imagine? Because that's in the lifetime that you've had. Most of us would dream of having maybe just 5 years of that. You know what I mean?
half of her
Yeah,
experiences.
I mean, I'd be happy with just be able to go to Africa, let alone become what you've become. I mean, you have published works in your film. You're an awesome cinematographer in that you've